friends, want to share with you what I'm up to today. I want to make something kind of summery for my back door. Came across these milkshake straws the other day at my grocery store, and I just thought they were so summery and colorful. And the difference between milkshake straws and regular straws is just they're bigger around. That's the only difference. So you can use any kind of straw you have. What I'm going to do is, I'm not sure if I'm going to cut these in half, and you probably got enough to make 2 wreaths, but you're going to need some kind of base for it. And here's the cheapest way to do it, is just to cut you a ring of cardboard. I just traced a salad plate and a dinner plate, made it a ring, or if you've got even a coat hanger or a embroidery hoop, because once you hot glue the little straw pieces, it doesn't matter if your ring is perfect on the back or not. Now, to decorate my little wreath of straw wreath, I picked up these at Hobby Lobby, just these little windmills. They were originally $1 each, and I got them for, I think, 40 cents each. They were like 60% off of their spring stuff. So I've got less than $2 tied up in those little windmills. And then I was at Walmart, and I came across these little summery sun catchers. They're in the craft section. They have all kinds of really cute little things. I want to say these were about 75 cents each. I don't think they were that much, but maybe a little less. So I picked up 3 flip-flops. So I'm going to kind of alternate the windmills and the flip-flops around the ring. Also picked up this little 97-cent fabric of this summery print, and I thought I could make a little fabric bow, and it really coordinated with the colors of the straws. So what I need to do now is go ahead and cut out my cardboard ring. I need to take the sticks off of my windmills, and then I'm going to color my flip-flops. Now let me tell you that these flip-flops come with like a little hook there. A little hole is what I'm trying to say. And what I did is I took my cuticle nippers and just nipped it off. And that way it doesn't look like an ornament or anything. So that is one way to get rid of that little thin little plastic, and it just snips right off. So now to color these little sun catchers, I'm going to have to scrub the price tag off, and then you can use fingernail polish, markers, paint, whatever you have. Now what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to leave the actual base of the flip-flop as is. I'm only going to color the straps of the flip-flops and the little flowers. So you see how well those flip-flops show up on those straws? So I thought that would look good. So I'm just putting a little bit of color on the flip-flops. So when I get back with you, I'll catch you up on all the little things I'm doing. Now, I decided to go ahead and just use the cardboard ring, and I decided to wrap the cardboard ring in just some white satin ribbon I had. It was some Dollar Tree ribbon, just to give it a little more stability and to actually cover up the writing that was on my cardboard ring. Alright, I just broke off the sticks that were on my windmills. Now, as far as my little sun catchers, I did a couple layers of this using a Sharpie marker. Layer, one coat dry, and then went back with the Sharpie marker again, and I noticed it took darker markers. It'll still show up on the straws. Now, as far as my straws, I started cutting them. My straws are 9 inches long. I started realizing that my straws are not perfect. I think I may end up arranging them on my ring up and down like a sunburst, not perfectly whatever you call it, symmetrical or whatever, not perfectly even around. I'm going to go ahead and cut out the rest of my straws, alternate the colors until I get my ring covered up. Here's what I come up with as far as me trying to glue them around the ring. I'm gluing like 4 at a time, and so now I'm going to put 4 more in between each of these, and then that's how I'm filling it in, just so that you really know how I'm covering this ring up. But it will get to a point to where I can't fit another straw in there, and I may have to do a straw on a top layer. We'll see how that goes. I want to show you that what I did is, after I got my first layer on there, I just stuck a straw wherever I saw my white ring underneath, and it eventually just kind of filled itself in. I am going to take some of the wild ones, especially when I had to shift them down to cover up the ring. Of course, these straws are going to be longer. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim up my straws. I'm going to show you how I'm going to make my fabric ribbon. Fabric bow. I unfolded my fat quarter and just cut about a 2-inch piece on the long side and just ripped it up. And what that's going to end up being is the tail to my bow. Alright, and then I took a rectangle piece, 11 by 13, and I just folded it about 1.5 inches on the sides, and then I'm literally just going to kind of roll it up, I guess an envelope or a burrito or whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to fold it up like that. So there's really, once I fold it up into this little tube, there's going to be no raw edges showing. And then I'm going to take that strip of fabric and tie it right in the center to create the center of my bow and the tails. Turn the camera off so I could get it tied and just show you that that's exactly what it turns out to be. Now, I had some summer ribbon, but I just wanted to do something different, and I saw this fabric that coordinated so well with the straws. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hot glue this on my wreath. I'm going to hot glue my little windmills and my flip-flops, and then I'll hang it up and show you my wreath. All right, friends, this is my milkshake straw wreath. I like the way it turned out. Now that I've got it done, I would have done things a little differently. You know, the bow turned out really cute. Love the bow, but it almost coordinates too much. I should have maybe found some fabric that contrasted a little more and not so much the exact same colors. The flip-flops turned out cute. The little windmills, I only used 2 of those. I want you to know that Walmart does have other little summer sun catchers, like they had an ice cream cone, a sunshine. My store was just out of them and all they had was the flip-flops. So I just decided to do all the flip-flops. I think it turned out cute. It's something different, definitely one of a kind. So I hope you'll take this idea and maybe you can find some different embellishments and create you a straw wreath for your back door. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.